I took guitar lessons from Brian for many years. I took acoustic guitar lessons. I took electric guitar. I also played 12 string with him, and there was a bunch of different songs. We used to play a lot of Pink Floyd stuff together, and it was a lot of fun. And obviously, as you guys can tell, I mean, Brian is a master musician, a guru of guitar, if you will. And so if you want to learn Spanish classical or just regular acoustic, you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced guitar player, he does Zoom lessons. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, Brian will do video Zoom lessons with you in the comfort of your office, your home, your backyard, wherever it is that you happen to be. And so you can learn directly from the man himself, Brian. So tell us or tell the viewers how to find you and sign up for your Zoom lessons.
Yeah, well, brianhayesmusic.com will take you to either of my websites because I perform as a classical guitarist throughout Florida and South Georgia. And so that website, brianhayesmusic.com is more of a hub site that'll take you to one of the two websites. And and then my lessons site is accessible from there as well. And I teach in person to people local to me, and then via Zoom, anywhere in the world. I have students. And when you reach my lessons website, you click on the lessons page. There's a place that you can click on to schedule a meet and greet, Zoom meeting or phone call. For us to figure out what you want with guitar lessons and what direction we're going to take. As Corey mentioned, I teach all styles. I started out as a rock player and then got into heavier metal and speed metal and classical guitar later on. And so I've taught students. I guess I could say that I teach. I'm familiar with flamenco as well. I wouldn't say I'm a flamenco guitarist, but I have some basic flamenco techniques. So I do teach that as well. Classical guitar and all types of metal, blues, or rock. And but what I've found over the years is that the majority of students basically fall into the category of rock or metal. It seems that some form of rock and metal. There's so many different types of metal, right? But it seems that those are the main two. And electric or acoustic. So electric, acoustic, or nylon string guitar. Yeah, that's what I teach.
And if people want to hire you to come play their event, their wedding, you play.
Yeah, right.
Where's the geographic range that you'll travel and play at?
Yeah, the whole state of Florida, and I say South Georgia because Savannah is a really nice place to gig. I love gigging there, and I get gigs in Savannah. So that's as far as when I take trips. I take trips. That's my range right now, currently. But what I play, that's important to talk about because when you go to my website, classicalguitarorlando.com, again, you can access that through brianhayesmusic.com or go directly there if that's what you're interested in finding. But I play solo instrumental guitar. One of the things that I get and when people give me recommendations and reviews is that they find the music to not be distracting. I think when music has vocals and has drums, it is distracting. It does take away from a corporate meeting and such. Those are the three things that I mainly get hired for. Almost every time I get hired, it's either a wedding, a corporate event, or a private party. And it's very advanced music. It's not the type of thing you're used to hearing very much. But those who are familiar with solo classical guitar already know what it is. But I play a diverse styles though. Categorizing music is tricky because it needs to be done, but it can be a little difficult at times. I have some jazz pieces in my repertoire. I have a ragtime like The Entertainer. I do a little bit more than some classical players would as far as the range of styles, but it's solo instrumental music. So that's what I do.
So we're gonna do a little demonstration. Brian is gonna demonstrate his classical guitar, his electric, and the type of stuff that students hire him to learn from him, and as well as the kind of stuff he plays at corporate events, weddings, and other private events so you guys can get a little taste of what he does.
The tricky thing is when it comes to electric guitar, especially, and most of my students are electric guitar, and very few want to learn classical guitar. I do have a few of those. But the tricky thing is in a video like this, due to copyright problems, we can't play cover tunes and that's a lot of what people want.
Yep.
So it can't be the kind of demonstration that maybe we'd like it to be, because I can't play the kind of cool cover tunes that a lot of students might want to hear. But yeah, that's a big part of lessons, is to follow the student's point of interest as far as what type of music they want to play and learn. And so some of that we can't do here. We have to play stuff that's not copyrighted. So.
Cool.